Hello friends, Shauna Klingerman here, and I'm really excited because today is one of my favorite days ever, because today is the day that my Archer and Olive subscription box has arrived. If you are unfamiliar with Archer and Olive is a company that produces these beautiful high quality journals. I am an affiliate for them and also just a huge major fan. I buy as many of these as I can because I really love them, and they are just these really quality journals, and they are the ones I order are usually white with a dot grid, this bright white color. This is a B6? I don't know. This is the size I use most often. I use this every day in my daily journaling. This is the current journal I'm working through, and you can see I do my daily journaling practice with the quotes and the stickers and all the things here in this book day after day, and I'm obsessed. I'm about year 2. This is my second year, I guess, of being obsessed with Archer and Olive, and I think you're going to see why when I show you what's in this box. So if you don't know about the sub box from Archer and Olive, it is a box that goes out 4 times a year, every 3 months. It costs, I believe, $75 per box. So it just, when you sign up, you subscribe and it recharges you every 3 months. But they do a very good job about sending you a little email to warn you that your payment is going to come out. And there's totally a button to pause your subscription if it's just not a good time for you. One of the many reasons I love this box. The box this month is huge. This is the box from March 2022, and it is going to be available for order this week. So when you see this video, you'll be able to order this until it runs out. When it runs out, then it's just out. But I think it's kind of cool because this box is actually 14 inches by 12.5 inches, which means you could store like full on scrapbooking paper in here. It is a big box, and I think it's going to be really useful. The other thing Archer and Olive does is they put this box inside of another box so that when it gets to you, it's not all beat up. It's clean. Their boxes, I save every single one. So you get the box and you open it up, and I'm just going to show you straight up what is inside this box, all the little pieces. Every box is different. So if you order for a future sub box, it won't include these same things. Instead, it will include a really cool assortment that they curate specifically for the theme of their box. And I think that this, well, beauty comes from the inside. I don't know if that's their theme or if Into the Wild is their theme, because I saw that on here a few times. But as you can see, you open it up and it's got stuff in it. Now, I've already opened this, so when I opened it, it was probably a little bit more carefully packaged. But everything always arrives just in such beautiful shape, and everything comes in its own little box. And there's a few reasons why I love that. One is just that they're easy to store. Like, you can put these on your shelf and they just look beautiful. Let's not talk about how many journal boxes I have on my shelf. But also, they make a great, like, if it's something you just won't use, they're great gifting items because they're all so high quality and they come just packaged just so. So let's just dive in and I'll show you what is in this box. The first thing that came in this box is a pack of washi. And when you open it up, you can see these 4 gorgeous washi. The color scheme in this box might be my favorite color scheme they've had. This one is like a pink leopard. I think that we decided on my Instagram live that it is a pink leopard, not something else. And then this is like, look at this, like, kind of abstract-y, tribal-y, like almost new agey. Like, I really like it. It just, I love a washi that's really versatile and not too themey. I think this one rides that line just so. And if you didn't want it to be so thick, which is probably, I always do this with washi, you could just rip it down the middle. And then you've got this like cool kind of pattern to play with. The other washi that they have is this green Foliage one. The greens and blues in this collection are too much. They're so pretty. They're, if you could gather like the most beautiful greens and put them in a pile, I think that Archer and Olive found them. So this tape is just beautiful like that. And then this one has that actual little leopard on it. He's so cute. Sometimes I honestly struggle with washi that's really, that has a solid, like, really distinctive illustration pattern on it. But imagine this at the bottom of a journal page, or like, you know, in combination with, it's just really, it's really pretty. And this little leopard is darling. That's blurry. I can't seem to get it to focus just right for you, but oh friends, it's so cute. Okay, then we just get to go to the next thing. So generally when I'm unboxing, I just put things back in their container because what we have now is just everything all packaged up so nicely. Now, if there's things I want to use right away, like this washi, probably it will just go into my stash. But if it's things that I might want to give away or I'm not ready to dive into yet, I just keep them in their pretty boxes. The next thing that we have here is this yellow box, which I'm obsessed with the box. This is maybe my, I don't know, I can't decide what my favorite box is in this set because all of the artwork is fantastic. But when you open this one up, and the colors, I mean, look at this mustard. This has a notepad in it. So this is an Archer and Olive notepad, which means it has that paper that I'm obsessed with from Archer and Olive, and it has it in 3 colors that coordinate with this set. There's a light yellow, there's a glorious dark foresty green. I think that's what we call that nowadays. I think I've heard people call it another thing nowadays, and I just remember from the 90s, I always just called it a forest green. And then this one, I think we decided pistachio is what we should describe this as. It is really, really beautiful, thick paper. So I don't know how I'm going to use this, but I know that you could letter something on this. This paper is so beautiful. It's so smooth. You could write a note to a friend. I think it's going to work great for lots of things like that. And then eventually I'll probably recycle this cover because I think that pattern is so pretty. So we're going to put it away. And then since we're talking about lettering on this paper, let's pull out our next piece, which is, let's move this notepad out. I'm just going to make a little stack over here, you guys. All right, this, my friends, is their lettering pens. They call them calligraphy, they're calligraphy pens, but they're like brush markers. They call them calligraphs, and I never know how to say that, but although I don't know how to say it, I do think these are my favorite lettering pens. I love them. I already was obsessed with their paint pens, and these are rocking my socks. One of my favorite things about them is that these pens have 2 tips. They have a thick, big brush lettering tip, and then they have a small brush lettering tip. So unlike a lot of those other dual tip markers that have a bullet end, these have brushes on both ends, which means you can write both big and small. I did a little tester with the yellow here to show you. There's it big and there it is small. Now notice the colors are really different on the 2 ends, but that might just be a matter of letting the ink settle. I didn't play around with it. But if we look at this green, you can see it again. Here, let's zoom in. I'll show you. It says it's called Jungle Green, so that's what I'm going to write here. So we'll write jungle. It's not the easiest to write on top of a pile of boxes, but I got it. See how beautifully they letter? The colors are really vibrant. They're slightly translucent, which you can see more in the lighter colors. And this brush pen size is the perfect size for actually using in your journal. Jungle, I don't know about that L. Jungle, and then let's pull out the bigger one for green so you can see the difference. Here's that thick tip, and we're just going to go ahead and get green added in. I'm going to show you in my journal too why I like these tip sizes. Oh, this color is making my heart happy, I'm not going to lie. Ah, it is so pretty. On my camera now, it looks a little blacker than it really is. It's definitely got a really solid jungly green tone to it. Oh, so pretty. But I wanted to show you, in my journal, you'll notice that I often use a smaller tipped pen to write like a quote or a Bible verse or whatever's on my mind, and a bigger tipped pen to write the title. So if I wanted to go away from black, which is the color I usually use, I could pull out one of those pens. For example, here's what I did today. So these pens, I already have a small collection of them, and I'm working on getting all of them because I'm obsessed, and I'm really excited because this is just such a cool collection of greens. And this, here, did I show you my color swatches? We'll show you really quick back here. If you look at them swatched, they're really pretty. Look at this color right here. That one is just wants everything to be written in that color. And this is such a light, pretty green. So these brush pens are winners, and I love them. Okay, so I'm going to put those away. I love the way their pens all come in these really great boxes. They're acrylograph pen, or they're calligraph pens, which I promise I'll learn to pronounce before I do another Archer and Olive video. But they, I love the way their boxes are like, you can pull them out. It's so easy to grab the pen you want out of them. Now that being said, I'll probably move them into my pen storage, but this is amazing. Okay, onward. Now I'm going to show you these. These are Enamel Bookmarks, and once again, the packaging in this particular box is hands down my favorite. I'm obsessed. And look at this cute pink with that leopard print, and then when you go in, look, these are little bookmarkers, Enamel Bookmarks. It's like golden, and it's got this little guy there, and you can just slide it as a bookmark into your journal. So here's the journal I'm using right now, and when you open it up, this is my day today. I could just bookmark it just like this. Look at that. It's so cute in there. These are lovely. These are really high quality too, and they're so shiny. So those are the Enamel Bookmarks, and I'm going to put this back just for the sake of having everything together. Uh-oh, we're going to try. Okay, there it is. So, and it just slides into this little case, which even after you used these bookmarks on your own, you could totally turn this into a little gift box by taking, it's just, their packaging is smart, friends, and this is the cutest. Okay, so I'm going to put those away. And I'm obsessed with this pink in combination. Sometimes I think that light pink is a little boring. You know how I feel about my bright pinks. But in combination with this deep green and the mint, it is just beautiful. Speaking of this deep green, here's the next piece. So because the pens are in here, I've been noticing that when they send us pens, especially these calligraph pens, they also send coloring pages. And I don't always use these, but it might be fun to just color these in. I think if you colored these in, you would end up with a really beautiful background pattern. So they've got that one, they've got this one, and they've got this one. And once again, the Archer and Olive paper is always so smooth. As somebody that likes brush lettering, that is a huge plus for me, because if a page is too toothy, it's hard on my brush pen tips. Archer and Olive does a really good job of having smooth, bright white paper. So I'm going to put those away, and then we will look at our, oh, we've got one more thing. I'm saving this journal for last, friends. It's the best part. Although, when you see the very last thing, you might disagree with me. These are, okay, first of all, can we talk about this envelope? I want to like make a template and make a million envelopes like this. They're so cute. And then inside there are all of these little stickers. Look how cute they are. Once again, in these incredible colors. Look at that. So they're just foliage, leaves. There's some more of that little leopard. I just, my heart is happy about these colors. And these little leopards they've got my heart. I don't use stickers all the time, but at least one of those leopards is going in my journal. Maybe I'll just use it for one of my daily spreads and put them to use. Sometimes I avoid those things. Okay, so now I'm going to close this, attempt to, but imagine this envelope. You won't have to imagine it because I'm going to do it and I'll show it to you, but This, uh-oh, my stickers are sticking together. Hold on. I didn't put them back very carefully. Imagine this envelope inside of an art journal page with like a little note tucked into it. I am obsessed. I want to use it that way, so I probably will. Okay, we're gonna put this away, and it's on a thick vellum paper, which is really nice. I really might make a bunch of these envelopes. They're kind of like matchbooks. That's what I'm gonna call it. All right, onward to the journal, which is always my favorite part because I journal daily in my Archer and Olive journal. I'm moving this box out of the way, friends. Oh no, that's not gonna work. Okay. Because I journal in my Archer and Olive journals every single day, I go through maybe 4 or 5 a year, just depending on how many pages I'm using. But most weekdays I create a journal spread of 1 or 2 pages. And so I'm always adding to my journal collection. And this one, friends, oh my goodness, my nails are a little dirty. I've been a little crafty lately and my hands look a little beat up. Wait, I shouldn't have been speaking when I opened that because I want you to get the full reveal. Isn't it beautiful? Okay, things I love about this journal. First of all, it is a white dot grid. And white is my favorite color for a dot grid. It is the most beautiful, vibrant, minty, aqua, bluey color or greeny color I've ever seen. It's so beautiful. And it is vegan leather, which means it's wipeable. They do both vegan leather and they also do covers that are made out of, I'll show you this one, that are made out of like a linen. So can you see that? The linen is beautiful, but what I find is if it's light at all, it stains really easy, and it also gets like, you know, dog hairs and whatnot on it. The vinyl, or this, not vinyl, the vegan leather is wipeable. So here's my white journal I've been using. Look how clean it stayed considering that I'm using it constantly. Because it is that vegan leather, it's a little bit more hardy. I love that. It smells good too to me. And then when you look inside, it has all of these beautiful white dot grid pages and a new thing that I haven't seen yet in an Archer and Olive journal. They are tear outable. Sometimes when I have a bad page or I don't like start and then I don't actually sit down and do anything, I just glue pages together. So Archer and Olive is trying to solve that problem for me because now I can just rip it out. But it's beautiful, friends. It's really, this will be my summer journal, not a doubt. It's perfect for summer, and this one is going to last me through at least April, so I'll go from here probably to here, and it's going to make my heart happy. Okay, there we go. Now let's pull out this last thing. This, my friends, is really, really cool, but in order to show it to you, I'm going to have to change my position a little bit. First, I'll just kind of show you the fabric, though, while we're close up. It is a canvas tote, and on here it says, there's a tag somewhere that says what it is. Hold on. On here, it says, look at even their tag is like just fancy pants. Storage tote. Now this is going to get some real use from me because I am always putting my journal and my journaling supplies in a bag of some sort so that I can work while my kid's in an appointment or while I'm on vacation or while I'm on an airplane. You get the idea. Look at this. This bag is amazing. Okay, we're going to pause, I'm going to reorient so you can see the full effect. Okay, I went ahead and zoomed out a little bit so you can get the full effect. But this bag is like multi-tiered. So I'm opening it up here and you can see that when you pull it open, it's got a big middle section. And it's like this really incredibly thick canvas in this beautiful, and it's kind of like washed out, and it's in this beautiful color. So it's got a pocket here, a pocket here, and a pocket here. And then when you look at the other side, same thing. So I use this tote in my studio all the time. It's not as full as it usually is, but it is like a diaper tote, and it's perfect for going from my studio to the living room. Not as perfect for throwing in my car when I need a project on the go. And so I'm excited about this as an alternative because we can just load it up with all the things. So I can put my business journal in here. That's a big 8.5 by 11 size. I can put my daily Archer and Olive A5. I can put my B6 in there. I mean, you could put so many journals. You could put whatever book you're reading. I'm just going to load it up a little bit to kind of give you an idea. And then if you're like me and you keep your pens, like your daily pens, in a jar, what I like is I could actually just throw them in here. Oh, and they have little ties. I just saw that. I have to figure out how to use the tie, friends. But watch. You could honestly just take your jar of pens and just stick it in the side pocket. Because I don't always want to move everything out of, like when I'm running out the door, I don't want to put everything into a bag and then take it out. Like it ends up being too much to put everything in a new storage system. And this gives me a way to just get the things I need in my bag quickly. I think it's going to be really useful for me. This is actually, when I saw a tote, I wasn't sure that I was going to be excited about it, but I'm highly excited about it. It's going to be very useful. And there's these extra, I'm going to figure out what to do with these extra strings in a minute. I'm going to have to practice with my tote. I'm going to have to do some tote practice. But there it is. It's really beautiful. Forgive my messy desk. I told you I've been a little arty lately. Okay, so let's go through this again. I'm going to take these out of this. And then we'll just put everything back in the box so that you can get a full, like the full effect. So here's our big yellow box. Oh, I just knocked my paper on the floor. There's our big yellow box. Boop. So we've got this incredible storage tote that's really unique and going to be really useful. We've got this journal. Remember, it's so pretty. Boop. Oh, it's so pretty. We've got the set of 5 calligraphs. Somebody tell me in the comments. Good Lord. This set of pens in greens that will be great for my 100 days of botanicals project because I can use it on my flower leaves. We've got this washi, which I'm going to open again so you can see. Oh, so pretty. We've got the notepad, which comes in this pretty yellow box. We've got, sorry friends, I'm putting everything away. Okay, coloring pages, and we've got these adorable enamel bookmarks. So in the Archer and Olive subscription box, everything is unique. Like they create and curate special products for this box. Oftentimes they put things in here that they don't sell, like the bookmarks or the journal with the tear off pages or this amazing tote. And so it's usually your first way to access some of their like new and upcoming things, like their first brush markers like this were in a box. So that's one of the, oh, I forgot, stickers. So that is one of the reasons I love the box. If you're interested, definitely use the link below. When you order using my affiliate link, I get a small commission. It helps me pay for, you know, content and all of the things that it takes to run a business. And also, I just, you know, love for Archer and Olive to know how much I love them. So if you're interested, check it out below. If this box sells out, you can still sign up for a future box. Keep an eye out. And I always share about these things over on my social media, which is also linked below at Shauna Klingerman. I will share when this box is live to order, as well as when they've got other cool products, because I really am an Archer and Olive mega fan. Okay, enjoy, friends. Happy journaling, and we'll talk soon.